Hello, everyone, and welcome to the amazing Independence of the Seas. She is a slightly oldie, but really a goodie. She's a beautiful ship, and today we're going to take you on a full tour. Let's go. Hi, everyone. John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome again to the Independence of the Seas. We're going to start all the way here up top on deck 14. This is what I consider the upper pool deck, which really isn't a pool deck. It's just a sun deck here. So as we wander here to the back of the ship, we'll take you through this beautiful sun deck area. If you do enjoy full sun, no shade, this is a great spot for you. It doesn't get very crowded, which is wonderful. As we wander around here, you will see some shade. There are little clamshells, and then over here on the left, you're going to see a little bit of coverage as well, which is very nice. But as we wander here to the back of the ship, you are going to see Independence Dunes. This is the mini golf course on board of Independence of the Seas. We listed this in one of our top 10 things to do on board the ship, and it is a lot of fun. You come up here with your friends or your family. It doesn't get really crowded up here because it is pretty far away from all the fun and games going on board the ship, but it is something really fun to do. And if you're up here just hanging out, getting your sun, this will give you a little break to enjoy. And these are some little showers here that will cool you off as well during a hot day. Sticking around up here on deck 14, we're going to take a look at the Viking Crown Lounge here. This is the very, very tippy top of the ship, which is the other side of deck 14. This is kind of the nightclub area. They do a little karaoke here, and they have a ton of seating, just a quiet place here to hang out during the day. Then I'm going to take you on a little tour of the Crown Lounge. This is for diamond guests and above. Not a lot of those on board this voyage. It was very quiet in here. There is an outdoor and indoor element to the Crown Lounge here, which is very, very nice. There's coffee, tea, treats here, and drinks throughout the day, depending on what time you get here. But it is a very, very nice and relaxing area of the ship. And we will show you a little bit of the outdoor space here as well. This is the Crown Lounge outside, where you can hang out, have a drink, relax, and watch people playing basketball, doing other things at the back of the ship here. If you come directly down from the Crown Lounge there, you're going to wind up in this area on deck 12. Where you're going to find the sports court, you're going to find the rock climbing wall, you're going to find the entrances to the water slides, the entrance to the flow rider, all of that stuff. We're going to take a quick look here at the basketball court, which again, they play pickleball on and everything else as well. We'll now show you this coming out from the inside as we wander around to the other edge here. This is going to bring you out to that area on the other side of the ship. Same thing, we're still at the very, very back of the boat here. You're going to see there's a few things here. Like we said, you have the rock climbing wall, the water slides. What used to be the sky pad used to be this little virtual reality bungee jumping thing up there. You see that up there? That is no longer the case. We will take you up there to have a quick look at it. But as you can see, tons of fun things going on this deck. It's where you would line up for your fun water slides as well, which you see right there. And then we'll wind around here and we'll take you up to the top of the sky pad. Not much going on there right now. They play cornhole and things up there, but it is a beautiful, beautiful view from up there. So I figured it was worthwhile to just take you up there and give you a quick look around and show you what it's all about, which we'll do in a second. Pretty much the highest vantage point on the ship here that you can get to, other than if you get to the top of the water slide there. But in my opinion, just breathtaking views from up here as you get up to the top. Again, there's nothing really going on up here anymore. It's kind of a wasted space at the moment, but they do have cornhole up here. And again, I think it's nice just to come up here and check it out, and you get these breathtaking views of Miami here that you see. We're going to continue back here to the back of the ship, cut down the back way here, and take a look at the flow rider. This you could do boogie boarding and surfing here on this simulator. It is really fun, even if you don't want to do it, just to go hang out and watch it. Tons of fun back there. It is beautiful. On the newer ships, they flip it around, which is really nice as well. Now we'll quickly take you inside on Deck 12, just a quick little showing of Adventure Ocean. You can't really get into Adventure Ocean unless you have kids. There's no reason for me to be in there, so I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough. This is the arcade, and then you'll see the entrance to Adventure Ocean back here as we go through. Just to give you a little perspective of if you have kids, where you're going to check them in, where you're going to take them to, and where they're going to spend a chunk of their day and evening, as long as they're having fun there at Adventure Ocean, which of course Royal does a great job with their kids programs. The arcades here are pretty big, lots of games of chance where they want you to win tickets, of course, so that you can get prizes that you could buy for $2. Just kidding, but you could. So you have all these different areas of the kids club, whether they are young kids, if they're older, slightly older, or if they're teens, they would go into these different areas of the kids club, which is why I just wanted to kind of give you a walk back here so you could see each of these areas. Fuel is the teen club. You have your Voyagers there, which are 9 to 11. And then we pop back outside here at the Sky Lounge on Deck 12, kind of overlooking the pool deck. I don't know why I decided to do a full 360 spin there. But you wander out here onto the pool deck area, have these casitas out here that you could rent for the day as well. And I'll show you a little bit of the running track that goes around on Deck 12 here too. And then we'll just continue kind of giving you the wander around here on Deck 12, overlooking the stunning pool deck. Again, we're in here in Miami this day. People are starting to get outside and enjoy the sunshine. Just a stunning day at the moment. These casitas, again, are for rent. They're available for rent for the day, sea days and port days. Sea days, of course, they're going to be much more money. Port days, they're going to be much more affordable. I don't really think that they're worth it. However, if you do want a place to kind of hole up with your family, get some shade, and still be close to a lot of the things that are going on, I guess that would be worth it for you. Got to kind of make those decisions. And then again, we're going to wander over here and look down on the kind of kids splash area, which is really, really nice. It's nice to me that the pool is separated. You kind of have the adult side of the pool and then you have the kid side of the pool. Not that kids or adults aren't allowed on both sides, which kind of doesn't make it the best experience because this kids area is really large, but then you find there are still a ton of kids over in the standard pool, but it's just the way that it is. And then as you wander down here, in front of you, you are going to see Fish and Ships. That is the kind of half included in your cruise fare, half specialty dining. There are fun things to eat there for lunch, but they do have some grab and go food that is included in your cruise fare. And of course, this is going to wind you down closer to the Windjammer Marketplace, and we will take a look at that area next. Generally, when I film the buffet, I don't like to walk around the entire buffet and do close-ups of the food and stuff. I just think it's not super sanitary. So we kind of give you a quick once over here. This is the very back of the buffet, and we're basically going to walk you down one side to the front of the buffet. They do have all different types of foods here from all over the world. There is a large selection of food during every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The buffet is open a majority of the day, I would say from like 6:30 in the morning till a little bit after midnight at night with late night snacks. So you can eat here a lot during the day. Even during times when it's closed, there are food options there as well. And then as you get to the front of the buffet here, you're going to see a little bit of specialty dining. The first place I'm going to show you on the right over here is Giovanni's Table, which is a specialty dining restaurant. On the left is Chops Grill. We'll look at that later. But we'll walk into here into Giovanni's Table. This is the Italian specialty dining restaurant on board. It is very, very, very good. It is also much larger than I anticipated. It looks, since it's right by the buffet, you expect it to be tiny, but if you look there, it goes back very far. It is a large specialty dining restaurant. I had a great meal here as well. Then if we just pop over to the other side, we're going to take a nice little look here at the inside of Chops. Very similar configuration, just as big. Really, really beautiful. Food here is great as well. I had great service here as well. Now we're going to wander down to deck 11 and check out the Solarium. Unlike the newer ships, the Solarium is not completely enclosed. It's not even really completely enclosed in some of the Oasis class ships. There are panels there. On the Quantum class ships, it is completely enclosed. But on this ship, there is a huge opening here, which is great in my opinion. It's still a wonderful area. It does get warm, obviously, and if it rains, you're kind of stuck to the side areas. But it's beautiful. They have the little bridge there that walks across the pool. I really, really enjoy this area. It is adults only, 18 plus, which again, very nice. There are hot tubs here. There's pools here. Giant hot tubs on the side that are cantilevered off the side of the ship. Just a really nice area of the ship here, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of the view. Next up, we're going to wander out to the main pool deck. This is the other side of where Fish and Chips is and all of that. So as we wander out here to the pool deck, we saw the quick little shot of the pool shop there. Just a little tiny store there where you can get some of your sundries if you need them, like tanning lotion, different things like that, sunblock. And now you just wander out here to the pool deck. This is embarkation day, which is why it's a little quiet out here. Everyone hasn't gotten out here yet, but these are big thumbs up to the people that put their bathing suits either on underneath their clothes or had them in their carry-ons. It's a pro tip there. So you can get right out to the pool deck and enjoy yourself before all of the other crazy people wander out here. There are bars all over the pool deck. As you can see, you can walk down the middle of the pool area here. They have it split by this little walkway, which I think is really fun. It's really fun at night too when they do some things out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. The pools were very crowded. I will give you that heads up. Now it's time to jump on down to one of my favorite areas on any Royal Caribbean ship, and that is the Royal Promenade. As you enter the Royal Promenade here, you will see guest services over on your right. You have just this little lounge space over here. I believe it's called the Champagne Lounge. To your left, which is very nice. And then you wander across the bridge here that looks down on deck 4, and we will enter the Royal Promenade proper. On the left, you see your next cruise desk. And then we have various amounts of different things. So one on the right, you're going to get your Royal Caribbean shop where you have all your Royal swag. Cafe Promenade on the left where you can get grab and go food, fancy coffees, regular coffees and teas all day. Sugar Beach, which is not included in your cruise fare, grab and go candy. See the little fancy coffee bar there. You do have an ice cream parlor on your right. That used to be Ben & Jerry's. It's just standard ice cream parlor. But they do have all types of ice cream in there. That is additional as well. Then as we continue to wander down here, just again, more shops. You have your jewelry shops. You have your beauty shops, watch shops, all of that fun stuff as you wander through the promenade area. The traditional car there on the Royal Promenade. And then we have vintages in the middle of the promenade here. That is the wine bar on board of the ship. It's a beautiful area. It's really nice. It's quiet in there, which is great. They do have a lot going on there, like wine tastings and different things. You can go in there, and it's a good meetup spot, I think, before dinner if you want to grab a quick drink or a glass of wine. Head back out and continue down the promenade. On your left, you are going to see the British pub, the Ale and Anchor here. They do have live entertainment in here every night. They have a guitar player who plays. They have great beers in here, great specials during the day and in the evening. It is tough to get a seat, so come early if you are going to jump in there. More shops. This little bridge above is where they do a lot of the theme parties. That's where your cruise director staff will be. Super helpful people all around the ship if you do need assistance with anything. Then we come down here to Sorrento. You see your 2 Coca-Cola machines there. If you do have the drink package, you will get a cup. You can use it there and grab your sodas. You can make all the different fun sodas. Sorrento's Pizza here on your right is pretty much open, maybe 20, 21 hours a day. Grab and go pizza. Really nice. It does get very crowded during times when you think it would. Lunchtime, dinner time, late night. You do have a nice little wait to get your pizza, but it's all good. At the end of Deck 5, at the end of the promenade, you have your Star Lounge here. There is a little library here, which I will show you momentarily. It was locked when I tried it this time. But you go in here into the Star Lounge. This is where they do a lot of the secondary game shows. A lot of fun things going on, trivia and things during the day. It is a really cool area. I love this area. It's a venue I wish they had on newer ships where it's kind of like a bigger lounge space. Some of them do on the newer ships like the music hall and things like that. But it is a very cool space that I like a lot. Now we're going to drop down to Deck 4 here. This is Boleros. This is the Latin bar, which is pretty much on every Royal Caribbean ship. Very similar to the Schooner bar, which is on every ship. This is the Latin bar. The Schooner bar is the piano bar, which we will see very shortly. This is a really, really nice, larger space. It gets very crowded in the evenings. So if you're coming again to the Boleros bar, you do want to get here a little bit early, or you could just hang out and stand if you are just coming to hang out, listen to some great Latin music in the evening. Then we'll pop out the other side of Deck 4. I just want to show you the theater. I'm going to show you the theater from Deck 4 and Deck 3 so you can get an idea of how large the theater space is. The theater is very, very big. There are tons of great shows here. Saw Grease here. It was not as crowded as I would have liked. I felt bad for the performers, but the show was amazing. Highly recommend if you're going on Independence. Go see Grease. The staff works really hard. They are excellent. And we're going to pop out here on Deck 4. As you come out here, you're going to see Izumi Sushi, which is the first thing you're going to see. And we will pop in there to take a quick look as well. So Izumi Sushi and Hibachi, go to both here. It is excellent. Highly recommend. Went there on day 1. As you pop out of Izumi, you're going to see the Schooner Bar. I love the Schooner Bar. It's one of my favorite things. Late night, hanging out, listening to some fun piano music. You can tip the piano player. He will play whatever you'd like to hear. Really great. I love this iteration of the Schooner Bar as well. It's much larger. It's really, really nice. Keeping the nautical theme. It's really, really fun. Then we're going to head back here to Casino Royale. We're going to wander through the casino area. Pretty large casino, especially for this class of ships. I actually did pretty well at the casino on this one as well, which is very normally not the case. But they do have a bar here. If you are the right, correct level, you do get your drinks here. Even if you don't have the drink package, you will be eligible to get drinks at the casino bar, which is very nice. And a little pro tip if you are doing some gambling. Again, pretty big casino all in all. And then as we get through the casino here, we're going to head into Playmakers. I love this iteration of Playmakers. It's very big. Tons of TVs. Really, really fun, cool area. And this connects you to Boleros on the other side, which is where we started. So we'll pop in here and check out Playmakers. Tons of seating here, tons of TVs, some games. Really, really fun. Love this area. It's even bigger. To me, I feel like it's bigger than it is on the Oasis class, but I really like the way they did it here on Deck 4 as well. Just a great iteration for me of Playmakers. Last but not least, we'll pop down to deck 3. Like I said, I'm going to show you the theater from here as well. Theater's very large. It's beautiful. Really great space. And then last but not least, we're going to wander into the art gallery in Photoshop. I will have a caveat here. I forgot for some reason to film the main dining room. I don't know how I forgot it. I think I just kept not remembering to do it. It's the only excuse that I have. So I apologize for not showing you the dining room, and I did not show you Johnny Rockets as well. They're the two places that I didn't show you, so I apologize for both of those. We're going to end up here at the ice skating rink, which is Studio B. They have great ice shows. Please go see the ice shows as well as the Broadway shows. They're fantastic entertainment on board. Go check it out. It is a great time on board. Thanks so much for watching our tour of the Independence of the Seas. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them below, or you can send me an email at jp@bytesizecruises.com. Happy to help you with any information on the wonderful Independence of the Seas. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.